So this is how it arrived. This is the Fuel Pureformance 6-foot cage. I got this one in blue. Looks a little busted up. Tape the ends together. We're gonna open her up, see how it looks. So the power rack could have been packaged a little bit better. There's only little tiny thin bits of cardboard between some of the metal components, and I'm hoping that none of it is too banged up or scratched or dented, because the box was in a little bit of a rougher shape. A little cheap, if you ask me. So this is the hardware for the power rack. Yeah, your nuts, your screws, your washers. And apparently it looks like you only need one Allen key to build this whole thing. So here is some of the damage. There are scratches, dents, and this is just the one piece I pulled out. I'm not surprised because there was really no protective foam or anything like that, and the box arrived already busted up. I feel like they sent me a used product even though I bought a new from Walmart. There's all these like scuff marks everywhere and things that shouldn't be scuffed, like it's hard to see, but the safety bars are scratched up already, kind of like they were used. So there's no way it could have moved that much or done that much damage unless it was used a ton. I don't know, this seems kind of sketchy. So I just finished putting together the Fuel Pureformance 6-foot power rack, and I'm not impressed, like, at all. The power rack arrived damaged and scratched up. There were a lot of metal shavings in the box and inside the parts. I don't know if you can see this, but this bolt won't go in all the way. The back plate is not perfectly lined up, and the hardware is really bad. The screws are really cheap and thin. You can put everything together with a Allen key and a wrench. The J hooks are okay, but you get duplicates. So they're identical. They catch on the same side. Same thing with the safety bars. They catch on the same side. I finished putting it together. It was easy, but like I said, the hardware is cheap. It's almost midnight here. I wanted to get this done so I can start using it the next day. But it is cheap and I'm not really impressed with it. But let's see how tomorrow goes. So here it is. I have the power rack set up, move against the wall underneath my garage, which is one of the main reasons why I bought a 6-foot rack. It's just I needed something shorter. The Sunny Health and Fitness one was about 82 inches and I was very limited on where I could put it. With the 6-foot rack, I can put it anywhere I want. Here it is. I bought these weight plate holders on Amazon. Got a really good deal on them. Put them onto the side. Adds a little bit of stability to the power rack. I will be replacing the J hook soon and maybe the safeties, but I'm gonna show you that they do work. And as much as I really didn't like the power rack at first, it's okay. It gets the job done. All right. So I'm gonna demonstrate some exercises. I'm going to fail a couple lifts so you can see that it will work for what you need it to do. All right, let's get it on. Okay, I have 225 loaded on the J hooks. I'm gonna do 5 and then fail on the last one so you can see how well the safety bars work. So here's my 315 attempt. Lord have mercy, I haven't done 315 in a long time. See how it goes. Okay, here is my 335 attempt. This is most likely going to be a fail. Okay, now we have 225 on squat. So I'm going to get a couple reps on this and then fail at the end. Okay, I forgot to fail on the 225. I'll fail on the next one. Okay, let's try a 315 squat. Okay, I didn't fail on the 315. So let's cut to the chase. I'm putting 365 and I should be failing this one. Let's see. So I just failed the 365 attempt. It's not really something I'm proud of, but as you can see, it scratched up the paint on the safety bars, but they're still pretty hard. I handled it pretty well. J hooks, I mean, just hold on, let me get a better view. As you can see here, just by racking, unracking, and so as you can see here, the J hooks are just as scratched up just from racking, unracking the bar. My biggest complaint with the power rack is the hole spacing. They're 1-inch holes on a 2x2 rack, but they're spaced 4 inches apart. So it's kind of hard to find that sweet spot of putting your J hooks and your safety catches. I personally didn't really have that big of a problem, but I know for people who are really particular, it can be a deal breaker. That's just something to think about. So there you have it. You watched me unbox it, put it together, use it, and fail on it. What do I think? For $200, can't really go wrong. Is it the best? No, absolutely not. It's pretty okay. But like I said, for $200, I mean, you can get by with it. I feel like this 6-foot power rack should have been at $180. That would have been the sweet spot. But for what it is, it's pretty okay. I don't like the J hooks. I don't really like the safety bars, but they will hold your bar and it will save your ass. So that I appreciate, but it's going to look like crap by the end of the year. I already know it. A lot of the paint has been peeling off already just from my one session with it. There are a lot of dents and scuff marks that it arrived with already, but I think if you add a couple of attachments from Titan Fitness, you have yourself a really functional power rack. Very limited hole spacing, so it's really, it can get difficult to find the sweet spot for your J hooks and your safety bars. So you're just gonna have to make do, and if you're okay with that, then I say why not? Pick it up, try it out. You can always return it. I got mine from walmart.com. It's not heavy, it's pretty compact for being a power rack, a full cage power rack that is. Otherwise you're stuck with a squat rack. I don't want to go down that route. I would prefer something a little bit more safety orientated. That's why I got this one. But if all you have is roughly around 200 bucks, I say get it. And oh, also the weight horns, I got those from Amazon. They didn't come shipped with the power rack. All you're getting is the power rack itself, the safety bars, and J hooks. Just keep that in mind. You're gonna have to put up a little bit of money to get it decked out, which is what I'm gonna be doing if I decide to keep it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Catch you next time.